All right, let's take you to this story now. Residents of Koqhoqhoqho in Hluhluwe will finally have access to clean running water. The village has been struggling for portable supply for years. The eNCA Foundation has launched a solar-powered borehole which brings relief to the residents. Our reporter Lethiwe Mdluli is there and she joins us now live. Lethiwe, first of all, before we talk about the community members and how excited they must be to finally have access to drinkable water, what exactly is the eNCA saying in terms of their contribution to this success?
Well, basically, Masejo, over 7,000 people are going to benefit from these boreholes that the eNCA Foundation have launched here today. We've been speaking to the foundation about their work, and they are basically saying that they felt the need to come to these villages because they've been speaking to people over the years, and unfortunately they did find out that they've had unclean water for so many years, and this is why they took it upon themselves to invest in these communities. I just want to show you the taps that are being launched here today. We do understand that this project has cost about 1 million or 1.9 million, and we will also be speaking to community members as well. As you can see from your visuals, that's the clean water that a lot of residents from around this area are going to be getting from now on. We actually visited a water stream that they used to get water from, and unfortunately it was very dirty, and in speaking to the residents they did say that they have they didn't have another option for running clean water. But right now I want to bring in Corinne Abel, who is the chairperson of the board at the foundation. Corinne, thank you so much for joining us. You know, we've been speaking to residents about these issues that they've been facing for a number of years, and they are saying that they're very grateful to the foundation for giving them clean water. Take us through what motivated you and what is currently happening here today.
Well, here we are in a very rural part of KwaZulu-Natal. I think if you look around, when the camera looks around, you'll see that it's dry and there are no taps anywhere except for the water now that we have just brought. People are collecting water from the dirtiest, smallest areas that they share with cattle, that they share with goats, and it is incredibly unhealthy. Kids are sick, they miss school because they don't have enough water. So we've heard a lot of stories today about how life has been so difficult, and that the water which we are giving here through this borehole will just change their lives forever. And change the future of their children forever. They don't have to now spend hours going to fetch water. They don't have to risk their and it's mainly girls and women that I'm talking about, who do fetch the water. And there is danger in that. Kids go late in the night. They're at risk all the time. Apart from the fact that sometimes they can walk for over an hour and they get to the source and there's no water. And they come back empty-handed. And so this project has been so meaningful for us because we know that life cannot exist without water. And water is life-giving, but in so many ways other than just feeding our bodies. But what I'm so happy about is that the water that's brought to this community enables the community to come together, to take responsibility for themselves, because they now have a committee that will engage with the water project and look after it. That committee is made up primarily of women, and they collect money from the community to maintain a guard, to guard the solar panels, maintain a guard to guard the water. And in addition, what we've done with Innovation Africa, who is our partner here, is we have trained people in the community so that they are able to fix things that go wrong. And again, it's predominantly women, young women, but some men as well, who will be able to fix pipes, who will be able to know what to do where there's a leak, who will know how to do joinery. I mean, all sorts of plumbing training. That training's gone on for 4 months. Those people have been paid for working, and they will be able to get jobs later on. So it's a much more expansive project than just bringing water to a village. I think we don't understand what the impact of water is in a community like this.
And also moving forward, farmers will also be helped because I know that you're investing in that as well.
Yes, what we've done, we had opened a borehole with Bobby Mokoena, who is here now, who will talk to us, because he said our cattle are dying of thirst, people are dying of thirst, help us to establish a borehole. We did that some years ago. And that water, however, we never tested. It wasn't actually fit for human consumption, but it was better than the river water. And now what we've done is we're using that water, we've repurposed it, that borehole, to irrigate the farms that are now being planted. People will grow vegetables. It's an area where not a lot of vegetables grow because there isn't enough water. Now we've got drip irrigation that we've brought as a technology here and with a partner, and that will help people to farm. And we're hoping everybody's going to have a backyard garden and they'll be able to feed themselves healthily.
Thank you so much, Corinne.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Masego, I also want to bring in a resident, a community leader, if I may call him that, Babu Mokoena, and just talk to him about what this means for the community. Babu Mokoena, just explain to us. I mean, it's been years without clean water. What does this mean for the community?
Thank you very much for getting this opportunity. It's amazing because this area is dry. There is no water for years since I was born. I was born here. In 1968, there was no water. If you see now, the HCI gives this support to us. It's great. Because when I look on this community, it's in Tambane, they don't have water. It's Dopin, now they're going to get water. Koqhoqhoqho area, they get water. Also, Twageme, HCI did the same thing. They got water now. So, in other words, what they did by the HCI here is something that I cannot even explain. What can I say to them? Because it's amazing.
And quickly, Babu Mokoena, I just want to know, what has the municipality done? Because, I mean, I'm sure you have been speaking to the municipality, your local councillors. What have they done to try and fix this? I mean, of course they failed, but what conversations were you having with them?
Well, I've tried my level best to talk to the municipality. We know our municipality is very, very small because they just relate on the grant. They don't have money. They don't have water. As you know, in Mkhanyaule district, there is no water all over. So that is why I've said, no, let me try to approach HCI. Then HCI, they did everything for us. And right now, I'm very even scared even to talk to them, to ask something more, because they did a lot. So inside of this municipality, I don't want even to comment about them, because you know this issue of municipalities, politics and doing this and that. So the easiest way for the community is to work with the partners of like HCI.
Thank you so much, Babu Mokoena. So, Masego, there you have it. The residents, of course, are very happy. It's the launch of these boreholes. Of course, over 7,000 communities or community people, or residents rather, will be benefiting from this. In speaking to Babu Mokoena, he is saying that it's been years without water in this community, and finally something good has happened to them.
All right, Lethiwe Mdluli live for us in Koqhoqhoqho there in Hluhluwe. Thank you very much. Let's leave it there for now.